The last two nights at this time, temperatures have been pretty close, right around the 10-degree mark, and that's above zero. Do not count on 3 nights in a row. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight. Stephanie is off. Tomorrow will be a much different story. Temps will be falling. Let's go to Hutch right away to find out when the mercury will start to noticeably drop. Hutch?
Thanks so much, Mike. We are having that cold air starting to push into our northern counties, and as it does so, it's kicking off a few flurries of snow. Notice we've had some passing flurries in parts of the southern valley from Fargo out to the west near Valley City and Jamestown. Some larger flakes flying in Barnes County and points north up near the Devil's Lake Basin as well. Another band moving out through Ellendale at this time. So as the cold air moves down, it's kicking off some flakes. Take a look at a wind chill advisory that's in place for our entire viewing area. That's because as the air temperatures dip below zero here in the next few hours, Mike, by midnight and beyond, and winds gusting over 30 miles per hour, we're going to have those wind chills down in that 25 to 40 below category. That's dangerous. You know, that's time to start thinking about having the trunk loaded with the survival kit and having a full tank of gas in your vehicle.
All right, thanks. We'll have more from you later.
You bet.
All right, thanks. A man is facing child pornography charges, accused of searching for images on a computer at the Fargo Public Library. Investigators say that James Fay was looking at potty training videos. When confronted, he tried closing the windows, ended up knocking over the computer. Fay later admitted he likes looking at young children potty training. His internet search history and a flash drive held more than 200 photos. Sharing timeline events and pictures on the World Wide Web are now part of society. Valley News Team's Christina Craig spoke to parents who told her it's just another way for predators to get their hands on photos of your children.
It's a place most parents say they wouldn't expect a child predator to lurk, looking at pornographic images.
I would be horrified knowing that someone would be looking at my child in that way.
I just don't even know what somebody would, why they would want to even look at that. It's just sick.
Whether you're tweeting or posting a photo of your child to Facebook, parent Rebecca Herman says we're only making it easier for child predators to target our children. And like many others, she's guilty of sharing cherished moments too.
It seems like they post anything and everything.
Usually monumental pictures, like 3 months, 6 months, you know, just so people can kind of see how they're growing.
Until you read something like this, you don't think about how people might be twisting your pictures.
One of the security guards at the Fargo Library told me that the accused, James Fay, had at least 6 web browsers up, all of nude children potty training.
Obviously, in this case, it wasn't picked up by the filter, but, you know, again, it takes staff and security keeping an eye on things here.
The library director says this was the first incident with Fay and a wake-up call to all parents.
Yeah, I'll definitely make sure I don't post anything that somebody could twist into something it's not.
Many parents say when posting to Facebook, take precautions like changing your profile settings to private so that only friends and family have access to your precious moments. In Fargo, Christina Craig, Valley News Live.
If he is found guilty, Fay could be looking at up to 5 years in prison and up to $5 grand in fines. 8 men have been arrested in a prostitution sting in Grand Forks. Police getting 40 responses to an ad on an internet site Backpage. The accused met a female undercover officer at a local hotel. All 8 were charged with hiring an individual to engage in sexual activity. That's a Class B misdemeanor. The maximum penalty is 30 days in jail or a $1,500 fine. The bust increases the rate of prostitution in Grand Forks County by an amazing 800% from last year. You see, in 2014, there were no prostitution arrests. It's Friday, time for this week's Valley's Most Wanted. Christopher Lennick is wanted for theft of property. He's about 5 feet 6 inches tall. He weighs 170 pounds. Call your local law enforcement if you have any information on Lennick. And if you need help uncovering fraud or corruption in your community, call the Whistleblower Hotline. The phone number is right there on your screen, 701-237-6576, and leave your tip. More than 250 models walked the runway tonight. It was during Joseph's 10th Annual Fashion Awards. Joseph's has been educating cosmetologists in our community for more than 55 years. The models showed off how Joseph's students and alumni are setting new standards in the industry. 11 kids are okay after some quick thinking stopped a runaway Minnesota school bus. It happened Wednesday in Aiken County. The bus driver was having a medical emergency and couldn't pull over, and it was all captured on a deputy's dash camera. You can see how the bus weaves back and forth, and at one time it went off the road into the ditch and came close to rolling. As a state trooper signaled ahead to an oncoming car, one driver avoided a head-on crash by throwing his car into reverse, speeding as quickly as possible, and then eventually turning off into a driveway. A state trooper used stop sticks to get the bus to stop in a ditch. The bus driver, 68-year-old Scott Gilbertson, was immediately rushed to the hospital. Thankfully, none of the kids on board were hurt, but they were in shock. The kids ranged in age from 6 to 14 years old. Some called 911, others called their parents during the incident. It lasted about 14 minutes and covered about 5.5 miles. Well, there's power in our community, financial power, evidenced by the numbers from this year's Giving Hearts Day. And everyone who contributed deserves a pat on the back because it's a new record. Nearly $7 million raised for nonprofits in the Red River Valley. It beat last year's giving by about $1 million. That's a lot of dough. The 24-hour online fundraiser where donations are doubled by Dakota Medical Foundation and other area groups received 30,000 contributions. The money will go to help fund 287 charitable causes around the valley. Have any spare time over Valentine's Day? Well, you can help raise awareness in a unique way tomorrow by going to Bowling for the Colon event hosted by Team Chip. The fundraiser is at Sunset Lanes in Moorhead. It'll be held from 1 to 4 in the afternoon. There is a $10 entry fee. All proceeds from bowling, the silent auction, and bake sale will benefit Lend a Hand. That helps families battling cancer and other serious illnesses. Facebook is changing its policy when it comes to users who pass away. The social media site will now let people pick a legacy contact. That's someone who can post one last time after a death. The legacy contact will also be able to respond to new friend requests and update cover and profile photos. Facebook says it made the change in response to thousands of requests. Speaking of Facebook, remember to like Valley News Live on Facebook. You can follow the latest news, weather, and breaking news updates anytime on your feed. Just search Valley News Live, like our page, and you'll stay informed throughout the entire day.
Valley News Live 10 at 10 continues with No Wait Weather.
All right, well, it's looking like we're going to cool off rather quickly again tonight, and little snow this weekend as well.
And I'm afraid about the wind chill factor, too.
Yeah, it's something we all want to be aware of. Here is a look at what's going on outdoors right now as we speak. 12 degrees, 6 below is what it feels like. Those north winds are really picking up now to 20 miles per hour. Look at the cold air moving into Roseau, 2 below there while it remains 18 in Oaks. Jamestown, you have 16, 9 in Devils Lake, and Lakes Country also near 10 degrees at this hour. Here is a peek at the wind chills, most pronounced basically north of Fargo. Feels like 6 below here in the FM area, but it's in the 20s below zero up near Roseau and Badette. Also Hallock in the 20 below range. And if you're just exiting from a good old hockey game, feels cold in Grand Forks right now. 17 below is what it feels like on exposed skin. North wind blowing that cold, dry Canadian air in, starting to clear out some of the clouds across northwest Minnesota. That's where the air temperatures are already below zero. On the boundary between some much milder or warmer air down in parts of western South Dakota and western North Dakota, we're getting those flurries and light snow bands pushing through. Ellendale, some snow making its way through. This is all passing almost due south or south-southeast at this hour. The dark blues, a heavier band. We could easily see a quick 1/4 to 1/2 inch as that band moves over, with more on the way. Now, this is just west of the Fargo area, Castleton out toward Tower City and Valley City, where we have some bands of bigger snowflakes making their way down. Hour-by-hour forecast shows as we go through the overnight hours, the air temperatures dip down about 10 to 15 below. Isolated spots up to the north here, I do believe, will be down near 20 below zero. That includes Fosston, where we were 27 below just a couple mornings ago, all the way up through Red Lake Falls and maybe even into the Hallock area. That's where the coldest core of air is sliding southward. North winds first thing in the morning are going to be brutal, gusting to around 30 miles per hour. That'll make those wind chills between 30 and 40 below. You got to cover up the earlobes, any exposed skin at all, and make sure you have that survival kit in the vehicle. You do not want to be caught outdoors with temperatures like these and wind chills. It could really be brutal. Skin will freeze in just mere minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. Heading into the afternoon, temperatures warm to maybe near zero in all of our southern counties, but we remain well below zero up north and wind chills about 20 below all day long. Increasing clouds from the west late will bring a band of snow through on Saturday night and into Sunday morning. And as we go through Sunday, that quickly evacuates out of the area. Temperatures on Sunday will be a little warmer, but the wind will still make it a little wind chilly as well from the south. And as that moves on, we're talking about an inch of snow for quite a wide area possible, but isolated spots could pick up as many as 3 inches. So be aware of some Sunday snowflakes. Wind advisory in effect until midday tomorrow for some brutal wind chills out there. And here's a look at your afternoon planner on your Saturday. At 3 o'clock, we'll have temperatures along the northern tier that'll be 5 to 15 below already. Single-digit readings below zero for most of our southern counties, with wind chills at 3 in the afternoon that will still be near 20 below. Fargo-Moorhead's planner: rise and shine and do not touch anything metal with wet hands. 8 below by midday with winds that will be decreasing gradually into the afternoon. So the best feeling time outside of the day will be around the evening hours when you are maybe heading out for a date with that someone special on your Valentine's Day. Snow across 60% of the area. 1 to 3 inches are possible with isolated 3-inch totals here and there. President's Day, 20 degrees, another shot of snow on Tuesday. And then more cold air moves in on Wednesday and Thursday. Finally, Friday, we warm up to around seasonable. That's about 22 degrees for this time of the year. So, Mike, all in all, it's a roller coaster ride, and you know, very cold on Saturday, snow Sunday.
We know how to persevere.
All right.
All right. Later on Valley News Live 10 at 10, find out what this individual is up to. Up next, news on a certain birth control problem that's causing health issues for women.
You're watching Valley News Live on TV, online, and on the go. Always on, wherever you are, whenever you need to know. Valley News Live.